Launch ACI Analytics by opening a report with at least a subject property address. Click eServices Import Analysis Data, ACI Analytics. Click the Import Property Data button in the lower right. Browse for your CSV that you exported from your MLS. Select your MLS provider from the list and click OK. The first ACI Analytics tab is the Data tab. ACI Analytics will display the number of records imported from your MLS sheet on this Data Import Review screen. This is also the screen where you can remove properties from the map and analytics graphs by checking the outlier box and clicking Refresh. That will remove it from the calculations. If you want to see those outliers and bring them back into the mix, simply click the drop-down in the upper left corner, choose Outliers, remove any checks, hit Refresh to bring them back into the mix. These columns are sortable. You may also edit text in this Data tab by clicking into a specific field. The 1004MC tab will show you the data that you have imported into your 1004C import, if selected during the import process. Even if your MLS sheet contains more than 2 years of records, this 1004MC importer will only calculate going back the prior 24 months as expected. Any trends that are assigned via the drop-downs on the right will also be imported. And the information at the bottom about comparables offered for sale in the subject neighborhood range will import to the top of your page 2 of the 1004, for example. The Market Graphs tab illustrates data from the 1004MC calculations graphed over monthly intervals going back 12 months. You can edit text in the gray boxes or check and uncheck the boxes in the upper left corners to include or exclude particular graphs from importing at the very end. The Comp Selection tab will map out the properties included in your MLS data using our ACI Sky mapping. And you can adjust the map type and zoom levels at the top. You can also use your mouse to navigate. Your subject property is noted as a red dot. Sales are green and listings are blue. You can hover your mouse over a particular dot to illustrate which property address it is. Additionally, clicking the drop-down on the left for a particular property can assign that property to a comparable or listing on import. Items left as observation mean they will import into the Comp Selection tab of the data sheet in your ACI report software. If you see a property that does not belong in the mix, you can select Do Not Show. You can also identify a property as an outlier here and update it to remove it from the mix just as you did on the Data tab. The Property Characteristics tab is an analysis that illustrates key property facts as a range from lowest to highest, divided into intervals for graphing the results, as well as calculations such as mean and median. As with the Market Graphs tab, you may edit the text in the gray boxes or check and uncheck the boxes in the upper left corners to include or exclude a particular graph from importing at the very end. The Regression Analysis tab provides linear regression scatter plots as calculated from your pool of property data in the MLS sheet that you imported. Hover your mouse over a blue dot to reveal the property data point of that item, which makes it easier to remove or identify as an outlier using the Data tab. When your analysis is complete, click the Import into ACI button, and you can see all the elements that the ACI Analytics would attempt to import. If you only wanted certain portions to import, simply uncheck the boxes. When the data has been imported, you will get a confirmation screen saying that it has done, and it will have automatically added the pages into your ACI report for the analytics graphs as well as the comparable selection.